Hey you guys, it's me Thomas, number 1 fan 2003 here, and as you can see, I'm here with this SpongeBob book that's called You're Fired. So, as you can see, the front cover has two customers eating Krabby Patties and all like, what is happening and stuff. And there's Mr. Krabs. It looks like he's yelling, "You're fired!" Excuse me. Like you can tell, it looks like he's like yelling it out. And Squidward is very, very happy about SpongeBob getting fired. Like, he's just so happy. He's like literally like pushing SpongeBob out of the Krusty Krab on like a, it's called a dolly, but in the book it's called a cart or something. Like, not like a dolly like what little girls can play with, like a dolly that you can like push luggage. And SpongeBob is super duper upset about getting fired and stuff. I mean, just look at how upset he is. He's so upset that he's like crying his eyes out. His arms are like waving in the air. Like, seriously. He's like, no, or something. It just looks, oh jeez. In my opinion, it just looks very, very cute. In my opinion, I mean, he looks so cute right there, but it's really, really sad as well. I mean, just look at that face. Oh my gosh. Oh, but yeah, and there's no spine, of course. And the back, there's a small tear, but it's fine. I mean, this book is used, so yeah. And let's start looking at it. So, the first picture is SpongeBob getting kicked out of Wet Noodles. I'm pretty sure that's the name of that restaurant. And SpongeBob is happily working at the Krusty Krab. Sorry, I forgot the word. He's happily working at the Krusty Krab. Yeah, he loves his job. But Mr. Krabs unfortunately fires SpongeBob. Like, SpongeBob is like really, really shocked by this. He's like, what? And yeah, Mr. Krabs he wants to like save a nickel. So, yep. I mean, money's not everything, you know. Like, money cannot be everything. That's completely wrong. And yeah, Mr. Krabs looks like he's holding a nickel. And there's Squidward, the customers, and a very, very sad SpongeBob. And yeah, this looks very identical to the front cover, but that boy fish, that male fish, he looks kind of different. Like, he's blue in the picture, but on the cover he's like a green color and he has a buck tooth. And yeah, SpongeBob he's not like waving his arms around, he's like more like clasping right there. And yeah, he like I don't know, looks like he's crying a little bit less than on the front cover, because it looks like he's like screaming and his arms are waving up in the air. So yeah. And then, SpongeBob's telling Patrick about getting fired. And Patrick decides to do some fun employment. Like, he teaches him the wonders of fun employment. And, there's a very, very, like, weird looking SpongeBob. He has, like, hair. Like, a beard and a mustache or something, or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. And his shirt looks super wrinkled. His tie is hanging down. And it looks like he hasn't shaved his legs. And his socks are literally like down. Yeah, there's like a tomato in Patrick's eye right there. And yeah, tomato juice all over his face. And yeah, Squidward's throwing like fruits or vegetables at Patrick. And he's like, get off my petunias. And yeah. And then, SpongeBob and Patrick go to Sandy's house for free lunch when it's really a science experiment. And yeah, a little like face pops up on Patrick's head. And yeah, look at that. It looks like the food is like kind of smelly, like it's like the food stinks or something. And then Sandy tells SpongeBob to clean up and get a routine and find a new job and stuff. And yeah, this manages to cheer up SpongeBob quite a bit, so he goes to find a new job. See, he's like looking a lot better in that picture. He looks so cute in that picture. That's my favorite. Okay. And SpongeBob's at the Weenie Hut. But he didn't really like the kitchen because they didn't use a grill or like anything like that. They used a really, really weird like rolling thingy. And yeah, SpongeBob doesn't look very pleased with it. So he decides to like dice a few sausages and buns and make like little tiny weenie patties. Although in the actual episode they're like little sliders or super small, and yeah. So he gets fired from that job. Then he goes to the pizza pie hole, and he makes a regular pizza, but he adds some buns on it to make a pizza patty. But Pizza Pete doesn't really like it, so he fires SpongeBob as well. And SpongeBob makes a burrito patty, but when a customer wanted to try it, like beans squirted everywhere, and look at how upset Spongy Bobby looks. So he gets fired from that job as well. And his noodle patties were a mess. Like, they were super messy, as you can see. Oh, look at that poor baby. So he gets fired from that job as well, obviously. And now SpongeBob decides to quit because he's too depressed and stuff. And yeah, he's been fired 5 times, but at least Gary still likes cooking. And then 2 giant hot dogs, and they kidnap him and stuff. Well, sort of, I guess. And yeah, so SpongeBob is at the Weenie Hut, and he's chained to the hot dog cooker, not the grill. So yeah, you can see there's a handcuff right there, and like a little thing handcuffed to his hand. So yeah. And yeah, that's wrong of him to do that. I guess he did that just so SpongeBob would never leave and stuff, as you can see. But then Pizza Pete, the manager of the Pizza Pie Hole, fortunately gets SpongeBob's hands out of them, out of the cuffs. And he uses pizza sauce to get him out of the chains, but he tied his hands together with a garlic breadstick and stuff. And he decides to rehire SpongeBob as well. And then everyone wants SpongeBob. Oh my gosh, I mean, just look at that. Everyone wants him now. Look at that, oh my gosh. Oh great, it's like SpongeBob stretch pants now. Get it? Okay, like you could see. That's what that reminds me of, honestly. Like, you know, that, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, just ignore me. And yeah, SpongeBob's yelling for help. And then Squidward rescues him. Well, it's a giant Krabby Patty, but it's really Squidward. And Mr. Krabs decides to rehire SpongeBob. And SpongeBob is very, very happy about it. But something has changed. They now have a pay toilet. I hate pay toilets. Oh, even though I've never seen one before, I really, really hate pay toilets cause it'll probably take you forever find a nickel or something, and And yeah, you'll like probably like wet your pants if you don't make it, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, just ignore me. But yeah, that's pretty much all for SpongeBob You're Fired. Yeah, I really like this book. It's very cute. Yeah, I just still can't get over that face. I'm sorry, but yeah. So I hope you guys like this book. So yeah, goodbye everybody and have a great day and peace out.